the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt, and if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose, so move on out, you can die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay, 'cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt, and if you can pay it, it's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. There's no way you can shake me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw, the first Raw post-draft. We just had a huge announcement from General Manager Triple H regarding the Raw roster. We now have the World Heavyweight Champion LA Knight on Monday nights. And it seems now we have Alexa Bliss as well.
Making her way to the ring from
Alexa Bliss was on the SmackDown brand. She's now competing on Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening match in the Raw half of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Alexa Bliss apparently was drafted by Triple H last night. WWE Offline held a draft to determine the future of the rosters for Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. And here's another former SmackDown superstar. Unbelievable. I believe this match just happened a few weeks ago on SmackDown, but now both these superstars are on Raw competing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. This goes to show you never know what's going to happen after the WWE draft. Well, after Friday Night SmackDown this week, the rosters will be deadlock set. And the only way that you can be on another brand is if you get traded. So here we go. Opening round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Liv Morgan starting things off with a bulldog out of the gate. Very excited to see what these two women are going to bring to Monday nights. The winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament will be determined in 3 weeks in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia at the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. Liv Morgan taking down Alexa Bliss in the early going. Dropkick right to the head. The winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament in 3 weeks will be the #1 contender for their brand's championship. And Liv Morgan just taking it to Alexa Bliss in the early going of this match. Into the corner. Both these women, former women's champions. Senton from the middle rope. Liv Morgan taking it to Alexa Bliss, who needs to find some way to get into this match. Hooks the leg now. Only a 1 count. Alexa Bliss kicks out. And looked like Liv Morgan was going for an elbow there. Nobody home. Alexa Bliss now looking to capitalize on the mistake. Sends Morgan off the ropes. Drop toe hold there from Alexa Bliss, and is going to walk across the spine of Liv Morgan like a balance beam. This time Liv Morgan connects with a springboard, taking down Bliss. And now Morgan, teeing off with some right hands, got a hip toss there with Alexa Bliss. Now standing moonsault knees right to the ribs of Liv Morgan. Morgan kips up, unfazed by the offense of Alexa Bliss. And only one of these ladies is going to make it to the next round of the tournament next week. And I have no idea what the bracket is looking like, because I don't know what the results of the draft are. I'm finding out in real time, just like everybody else watching at home. And if you are watching at home, we thank you so much for being here. We assume that you're subscribed, but if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. This is the perfect time to do it, right after the WWE draft, at the start of a brand new era, as we are approaching the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view in this opening round tournament match between Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss. Crucifix pin right there, only a 1 count. Referee in perfect position to see that pin. And Liv Morgan kick to the midsection now, another bulldog. And a kick right to the spine of Alexa Bliss. This match has been all Liv Morgan thus far, looking to make a statement. Her first night on Monday nights. And I gotta tell you, Liv Morgan, super impressive. Alexa Bliss sent flying out of the corner. What's Morgan gonna do here? A running code breaker from Liv Morgan hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Liv Morgan's going to the next round. What an opening match here on Monday Night Raw.
Here is your winner,
A statement victory in this opening round Queen of the Ring tournament match. And the rest of the participants in this tournament better steer clear of this lady. We are back here on the first post-draft Monday Night Raw, where we are having the opening round of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. And we're continuing now with the Queen of the Ring tournament. Here comes one half of the former tag team champions.
making her way to the ring, representing Toxic Attraction from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
So normally you see Gigi Dolan in tag team action, former tag team champion. But tonight, we see her competing in singles action as she looks to maybe get the biggest victory of her career to date, if she can knock off whoever she has set in front of her in this Queen of the Ring opening round match. We've seen her very successful in the tag team division, not only in NXT, but here on Monday Night Raw. But who will her opponent be tonight? Oh my, a brand new acquisition over from Friday Night SmackDown, formerly known as Doudrop.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven, who for the past year has been dominating competition on Friday nights, now has an opportunity to make her name for herself in this Queen of the Ring tournament. If she can take on Gigi Dolan and get a victory tonight. Though as talented as Gigi Dolan is, like I said, former NXT and Women's Tag Team Champion, but Piper Niven is a different breed of athlete. Not to take anything away from Gigi Dolan. This is about to be an incredible match. Dolan goes low with a kick, a double leg, and now a single leg Boston Crab to Piper Niven, who powers out of the submission with relative ease. Now Dolan in trouble up against the ropes. Piper Niven going to use her size and strength as an advantage in this match. Big clothesline, nearly decapitating Dolan. So Piper Niven now thinking high risk. Gigi Dolan is pretty far across the ring and maybe had the distance, just not the accuracy there. Piper Niven missed high risk and went for a leaping senton. Dolan avoided being roadkill in that situation. Hip toss, big hip toss there. You can hear the sound of Gigi Dolan's body echoing through the arena. Only a 1 count, however. Piper Niven's just gonna start stomping away now. Dolan without her partner JC Jane tonight. Big splash in the corner. Huge crossbody through the ropes, takes down Dolan, full head of steam. Piper Niven had to drive all the air out of Gigi Dolan's lungs, maybe even broke a rib. Count of 5. Dolan in an electric chair position, driven face first, right out here in front of us. Count of 6. Piper Niven is not letting up. Count of 7. Tosses Dolan back into the ring. Piper Niven in complete control. And she's now sizing up Dolan for what could be the beginning of the end of this match. But Dolan still with some wherewithal to try to fight back. Sends Niven off the ropes, goes underneath, big kick. Doesn't do much damage to Niven, who kind of shakes it off. Snapmare rolls through, big kick to the face. That's one way to get the superstar down. Abdominal stretch, flips through, pinning predicament. Piper Niven in trouble. 2 count, no. Piper Niven at 2, kicks out, big boot to the midsection. Chop there from Dolan, big punch blocked by Niven. Now both superstars trading shots here in the corner, and Dolan getting the better of the exchange, takes down Niven, who rolls to the outside. Dolan hanging up Piper Niven. Dolan sizing up Piper Niven, went for a drop kick, nobody home, and that could be the mistake that cost Dolan this match. Went for a high-risk drop kick to the outside. And now Piper Niven's making her pay. Dolan writhing in pain, but somehow able to fight back. Count of 5. 6 now. Both ladies back into the ring. Clothesline from Dolan, trying to make a comeback. Another clothesline. Super kick to the jaw of Piper Niven. Super kick connecting right on the button. And now just kicks to the face. Dolan fired up. This Monday Night Raw crowd fired up. Another super kick. Niven still on her feet. Russian leg sweep. Dolan teeing away. Doing whatever she has to do to try and put away Piper Niven here tonight and advance to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. That's what this match is all about. Dolan is looking to end this match, maybe. Piper Niven counters. Big power slam. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Piper Niven, in her Monday Night Raw debut, advances to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Talk about a statement win. Piper Niven will fight next week on Monday Night Raw in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are post-draft as we enter into the first round of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. And here comes former tag team champion, back on Raw, the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, one of the greatest of all time when it comes to stepping into the square circle. Randy Orton, for the past 20 years, 20 plus years, has been making a name for himself, a career for himself, winning championships, breaking records, and doing things people never thought imaginable for him. Former Intercontinental Champion, the youngest World Heavyweight Champion in history, former WWE Champion, former United States Champion, former Tag Team Champion. He's won a Royal Rumble. But one thing he hasn't done in his illustrious career, well, two things. One, enter the Hall of Fame, which he will do eventually once he decides to hang up the boots. And two, win a King of the Ring tournament. It was main evented WrestleMania. This man is beating legends, Hall of Famers. And his opponent tonight is someone who wants to meet all of those qualifications. The young, upcoming Braun Breaker. Another superstar who used to be on Raw was traded to SmackDown midway through last year. Braun Breaker made his debut shortly after WrestleMania last year. And now that the WWE Universe is familiar with Braun Breaker, he wants to break out, no pun intended. And what a way to do it than beating a superstar the caliber of Randy Orton and advancing in this King of the Ring tournament. What a match. Both these men with a lot riding on this. Like I said, Orton's never won a King of the Ring. Braun Breaker has never won a championship on the main roster. And if he can win the King of the Ring tournament, an accolade, like I just said, Randy Orton has never achieved, he would be booking himself a first-class ticket to a main event match against the, well, now the World Heavyweight Champion, I guess, LA Knight. Here we go, match underway. Collar and elbow tie-up. Randy Orton started things off with a backbreaker. Vintage Randy Orton. We've seen that move numerous times in the past. Countless times in the past. Scoop slam by the veteran. And Braun Breaker with his work cut out for him. But just like Randy Orton, multiple generations, Breaker, not the first of his family to be in the WWE. The son and nephew of Rick and Scott Steiner, respectively. And what a way to make a name for yourself if you can defeat the third generation superstar. And like I said, future first ballot Hall of Famer, Randy Orton. If you've ever watched WWE in the past 20 years, you know who Randy Orton is. And Braun Breaker wants to get to that status. Just choking away Randy Orton in the corner. Braun Breaker stomping away the legs. Orton gets back to his feet. And now in control over Braun. Tosses him to the mat and just stomping on the ribs. Nothing pretty about it. But Orton comes from a generation where the moves didn't need to look pretty. They just needed to hurt and be effective. Randy Orton straight right hand to Braun Breaker. Now a vertical suplex. Getting the big man over his head and driving him to the mat below. Orton kick to the temple. And when Orton gets into this mode, he is hard to stop. Driving the face of Braun Breaker across the top rope. And now Orton, Russian leg sweep. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Almost a 2 count, but Braun Breaker showing he has a lot of fight left in him. Orton's going to have to do a little bit more than that if he wants to advance to the next round in the King of the Ring tournament. Follow-away slam to Braun Breaker, who smartly rolls to the outside to create space. And if both men are outside, you can't technically lose the match. You would just both be eliminated from this tournament. So both men are going to want to get into the ring for the best chance of making it to the next round. Moonsault, nobody home. Randy Orton avoids danger there. Braun Breaker trying to impress this crowd, maybe a little too flashy. Orton in control, looking to capitalize off of the mistake Braun Breaker made on the outside. Orton now biding his time, picking his spots. And that's what happens when you are a pro in this business for 2 decades. But Braun Breaker not going to let Orton get into his head. Big shoulder tackle, takes the big man. And a standing moonsault. Braun Breaker shouldn't be able to do that for his size. Goes corner to corner and gets a clothesline. Orton in trouble. The crowd feeling it here tonight. Our first Monday Night Raw post-draft. This time the standing moonsault connects. Braun Breaker only gets a 1 count. Somehow Orton at 1, able to power out of the pinning predicament. Now Braun Breaker, bear hug. Belly-to-belly suplex sends Orton over the top rope to the ringside area. And from the top rope, Braun Breaker follows it up with a leaping elbow. Unbelievable. And this crowd is on its feet for Braun Breaker. Just tossing Randy Orton. This is Braun Breaker's opportunity. Can he get Orton into the ring? You can't waste time here, Braun. Another belly-to-belly suplex. And now teeing away at Randy Orton, referee at a count of 5. You can't afford a count out here. Count of 6, Orton tossed back into the ring. Braun Breaker in the ring as well. And down come the straps. Braun Breaker feeling it. Sizing up Orton. He's got Orton goozled. Orton countered. Orton countered, gets a clothesline. Orton fighting back. Power slam to Braun Breaker. RKO. Randy Orton gets an RKO from out of nowhere. 2, 3, and that's it. What an unbelievable ending to that match. Braun Breaker gave it his all. An incredible performance. But somehow, Randy Orton doing what Randy Orton does best and gets an RKO from out of nowhere, putting a halt to all of that. And now Randy Orton will advance to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament next week on Monday Night Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here post-draft on Monday Night Raw. And the Queen of the Ring tournament continues. And here comes the former WWE Women's Champion, who quite frankly is not in a good mood. Be it accompanied to the ring by Dirty Dog. back a couple weeks ago at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley lost the WWE Women's Championship that she won a year prior at WrestleMania 39. The most dominant women's championship reign I think we've ever seen. Now Rhea Ripley trying to figure out her way back to the top of the mountain. Lost the title at WrestleMania and then in a triple threat match this past weekend at Backlash was unable to regain the title. In fact, we crowned a brand new WWE Women's Champion in Raquel Rodriguez, who otherwise probably would have been in this tournament. Here comes the other half of the former tag team champions. Jacy Jayne wants to have better luck than her tag team partner Gigi Dolan did. She took on Piper Niven earlier in the night. But nonetheless, Jacy Jayne with the biggest opportunity of her young career so far. I should say at least the biggest solo moment of her career thus far. Rhea Ripley looks locked in, but Jacy Jayne isn't going to let this opportunity pass her by without a fight. And here we go. Rhea Ripley off the rip with a takedown. Now Rhea Ripley wants to remind everybody why she was the WWE Women's Champion for a year. Jacy Jayne with an incredible counter there. But Rhea Ripley trying to show everybody why it took a superstar the caliber of Charlotte to take that title away from her. Bulldog in the corner. Jacy Jayne impressive in the early going so far, taking it to the former women's champion. Northern Light suplex there by Rhea Ripley. Now Ripley taking it to Jayne. Stomping away. Rhea Ripley, one of the most brutal women we've ever seen in the squared circle. Hard clotheslines. Ripcord drop kick. Right to the mush. Just look at the strength tossing Jacy Jayne around, who was very impressive in her own right. But Rhea Ripley is Rhea Ripley. Dominant, getting himself involved. Jayne on the apron gets sent to the mat below with a drop kick. Rhea Ripley in the driver's seat. Jade tried to create some space with the elbows. Referee count of 4. Rhea Ripley tossed into the steel ring steps. Count of 5. And Jacy Jayne can get a count out victory and move on to the next round here. Count of 6. Rhea Ripley back into the ring, and Jacy Jayne connects with a beautiful German. But Rhea up against the ropes in trouble. What's Jade thinking? Big clothesline sends Rhea over the top. Jacy Jayne thinking about going high risk, connecting with a dive through the ropes. Jacy Jayne. Jayne in control now. Into the ring post, skull first goes Rhea Ripley, and this is the opportunity that Jane needed. Rhea Ripley back into the ring. Tossing JC Jane. The physicality of Rhea Ripley is unmatched as she continues to go to work on the former women's tag team champion. Big back elbow there from Ripley. Northern Lights again, taking down Jane. Jane with the counter. Knee first into the mat goes Rhea Ripley. And JC Jade, I gotta be honest, she's been holding her own in this matchup so far. Big scoop power slam takes down Ripley. And Ripley in trouble. JC Jade has turned the tide of this matchup. And an opportunity to go to the next round of the Queen of the Ring next week on Monday Night Raw hangs in the balance. JC Jane takes down Rhea, hooks the leg to advance to the next round. And at 2.5, Ripley powers out. Match continues on here. Rhea Ripley gets an elbow. JC Jane kick to the midsection. Spinning kick to the face. Rhea Ripley could be knocked out. 2 count. And at 2.5, again, Rhea Ripley kicks out. Crowd loving this match. Off the ropes goes Jane. Big splash connects. JC Jade misses with a stop. Rhea connects with a kick. Off the ropes. Leapfrog by Ripley. Big drop kick. The whiplash on JC Jane's skull. Rhea Ripley goes into a cover. 0 count. Rhea Ripley teeing away with the left hands on JC Jane while the referee is fixing the turnbuckle padding. In the far left corner of your screen there, Rhea Ripley has Jane up in the corner and just tosses her from the middle rope. Dominic again exposing that turnbuckle behind the referee's back. And now submission to JC Jane. This one could be over. Ripley just lets it go. She's feeling herself now. Again, the referee putting that turnbuckle padding back on. And Rhea Ripley is going to stomp away now on JC Jane. Big clothesline. Teeing away now with the rights. Wants to make JC Jane pay. Jane catches Rhea Ripley, flips her over. V-trigger by JC Jane. Big splash connecting. Ripley trying to get back to her feet. JC Jane with a shoulder tackle. And down goes Rhea. V-trigger again. JC Jane showing her heart and showing she can hang with the big dogs. Count of 6. JC Jane trying to decide whether she wants to go for the count out victory or continue the punishment to Rhea Ripley. Count of 7. I think she's made her decision. Ripley stirring now, back to her feet. Count of 8. Back into the ring. JC Jane talking a little trash, and Rhea's gonna make her pay now. German suplex. Spine first goes Jane, center of the ring. Rhea Ripley going to the top rope. Frog splash, nobody home. DDT by Jane. Rhea Ripley might have made a mistake, and now Jane needs to capitalize. She's going up top. Connects with an elbow. Hooks the leg. Middle of the ring. 1, 2, no! Perhaps took a little bit too long to get into pinning position. And Rhea Ripley gets the right shoulder up. Uh-oh, Rhea in trouble. Driven face first into the mat. Now Jane sizing up Ripley. Could we see an upset here? Big boot to the face. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. JC Jane is going to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Unbelievable, folks. She gets the upset. And Rhea Ripley takes the defeat here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Congratulations to JC Jane getting the job done here tonight and moving on in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Raw, the first Monday Night Raw post-draft. And we continue on with the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. And it appears Shinsuke Nakamura staying right here on the red brand.
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Shinsuke Nakamura, former Intercontinental Champion. However, has kind of been stagnant as of late, with a huge opportunity tonight to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. This crowd here on Monday Night Raw singing Shinsuke's theme music as he makes his way to the ring. Shinsuke Nakamura, a former Royal Rumble winner. He's a former NXT champion. Former Intercontinental champion, like I mentioned. And here comes his opponent. And this is huge. Drew McIntyre coming over from SmackDown. The former United States champion is here on Monday Night Raw. And he will be competing in this King of the Ring tournament. What a shocking turn of events. So Drew McIntyre, Grand Slam champion. A former Royal Rumble winner. His resume stacks up pretty high amongst any WWE superstar he stands in front of. But tonight, he's come over from SmackDown, and he will have to face Shinsuke Nakamura. And this crowd on Monday Night Raw is excited to have Drew McIntyre here. As the bell sounds, this match is officially underway, and Nakamura gonna take it to the Scottish Psychopath in the early going, using his legs to his advantage, the King of Strong Style as they call him. And Nakamura out the gate, starting off hot in this King of the Ring opening round match. And a kick right to the gut of Drew McIntyre. Knee right to the jaw. Not really a warm welcome to Monday nights for Drew McIntyre. As Shinsuke goes high risk, connects with an elbow drop. And was trying to put this match away early, but only a 2 count. Drew McIntyre able to power out. This match continues on. Nakamura using the ropes for his advantage. And while he's gloating to the crowd, McIntyre kips up and is going to make Shinsuke Nakamura pay, hanging him up on that top rope. Nakamura quickly back to his feet. An Irish whip into the corner. Nakamura, what's he thinking here? Face first off the top turnbuckle. Shinsuke had Drew McIntyre in a position where he didn't want to be in. McIntyre fights back, connects with a neck breaker. Now off the ropes, a back elbow to Shinsuke Nakamura. Submission now by Drew McIntyre. Shinsuke in trouble. Able to escape the submission. And a beautiful dropkick on the button, connecting to Drew McIntyre. And a knee again to the temple. The strong style background of Shinsuke Nakamura coming into play. And Nakamura just picking his targets. Nakamura fired up, stopping McIntyre, and what a maneuver. Unique offense there from the King of Strong Style. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do anything like that. Well, this crowd here on Monday Night Raw is not feeling Shinsuke Nakamura. But nonetheless, Nakamura in control. Beautiful arm drag there into a quick cover. 1 count only. Shinsuke thinking high risk again. Whatever it takes to try to win this match. Nobody home. Drew McIntyre. Irish whip sends Shinsuke right out here in front of us. Shinsuke in trouble. Deadlift powerbomb by McIntyre. And this could be the turning point in the match that Drew McIntyre needed. Celtic Cross. McIntyre driving Nakamura skull first here at ringside. Nakamura, the count of 5, able to escape the clutch of Drew McIntyre. Neither men can figure out what they want to do at this point in the match. Have done just about everything they can to try to beat their opponent here tonight. McIntyre. Oh, caught by Nakamura. Suplex. McIntyre lands face first. And this could be the end. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! McIntyre somehow at 2.5 gets the right shoulder up. And Nakamura sidesteps Drew McIntyre. Could be time for the Kinshasa. Drew McIntyre drop toe hold. Now gets a pin. Only a 2 count. Nakamura able to kick out. And Nakamura now dumping McIntyre over the top in an enziguri, dropping McIntyre to the outside. Nakamura is going to follow him out just to get tossed quickly back into the ring. And now McIntyre sent for a ride, ducks down underneath, leapfrog by Nakamura into a beautiful arm drag again. And Nakamura going back to the top turnbuckle. And this time, the knee from the top rope lands right to the forehead of Drew McIntyre. And how McIntyre has any fight left in him is beyond me. McIntyre, elbow out of the corner. Nakamura in trouble, face first into the top turnbuckle. Huge belly-to-belly throw. Nakamura just got launched 3/4 of the way across the ring. And McIntyre could be sizing up Nakamura for the beginning of the end of this match. Powerbomb position again. Nakamura driven to the mat, spine first. And McIntyre trying to get this crowd fired up. It could be time for the Claymore, and Shinsuke Nakamura leaped out of the way. This match continues. Shinsuke Nakamura evaded certain danger and what would have possibly been the end of the match with that Claymore kick. Nonetheless, Nakamura knife edge chop, working on the knee. Can't run and connect with a Claymore kick if you don't have a leg to stand on. And there's the Kinshasa. Kinshasa to Drew McIntyre, hooks the leg. And at 2, Drew McIntyre kicks out again. And there's the Claymore kick from out of nowhere, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Drew McIntyre, in his return to Monday Night Raw, gets a huge victory and advances to the next round of the King of the Ring.
Winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Damage control. Yeah. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We are the puppet masters. They going fast, we faster. And we don't take a day off. We bout to roll right past you. 3 of the baddest, see just how we manage. Dangerous but fancy, sweet but romantic. He is outstanding, won't crash for landing. Going in off the leash and they can't win. Breaking the system with systematic. Manipulate the odds and make it look like magic. Pretty as a vibe, but we still the bad. Breaking down the walls, we are far from that. Cause some damage, we can have it. Feel the struggle, feel the pain. Nothing's handed, take advantage. Let the whole world scream my name. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We got the power, we got the rage, control the stage, control the cage. We are the
And
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This Queen of the Ring tournament matchup is underway. And Asuka missed with a back elbow, or a back fist, rather. Bayley now dumping Asuka to the outside. What's Bayley looking to do here? Baseball slide underneath the bottom turnbuckle. This crowd excited for this match between Bayley and Asuka here on Monday Night Raw. Face first to the mat below goes Asuka. Tossed into the ring. Bayley has been in complete control of this match. Irish whip into the referee. Needs to be more alert. Asuka fighting back, single leg, single arm. Using the hip. Feet across the face. Now Asuka stomping away at Bayley. Just picking her apart limb for limb. Bayley back to her feet. Asuka gets an axe handle from the top rope into a cover. 0 count. Bayley gets the shoulder up. Just stomping away at Bayley. Asuka taking Bayley up on the top rope, picking her spot. Referee starts his count, and Asuka gonna go after Bayley. Might have been a mistake. Bayley throws Asuka back into the ring. Right hand to the face. Side headlock. A fist right to the nose of Asuka. Bayley off the ropes. Running elbow. Shoulder tackle there by Bayley. Bayley now just using the ropes as a weapon. Submission now. Bayley gonna choke Asuka out perhaps. Asuka counters. Finds a way to escape. Bayley double leg takedown. Asuka gets back to her feet, comes back with the kicks. Knees to the midsection. That could break a rib. Bayley gets the elbows to the midsection. What a suplex there from Bayley. Asuka was stirring for a moment. Perhaps playing a little possum and baiting Bayley into a trap. Bayley gets an elbow right to the forehead. Snapmare into a spinning enziguri. Bayley's down. What's Asuka thinking? Stomping away. Bayley trying to fight back. What's she thinking here? Could be a power bomb. Power bomb on the barricade. Spine first goes Asuka. count of 3. Bailey bloating a little bit. As to the count of 10 to get into the ring. And she does. Where Asuka's standing there waiting. Knife edge chop. Straight right hand. Bailey teeing away. Asuka can't get a strike in. Bailey teeing off. Asuka driven skull first into the mat. 1, 2. Asuka powers out at 2.5. Maybe a little bit of a slower count. Bailey not going to let that deter her. Asuka now back to her feet. And Bailey cross body. Asuka rolls through. Asuka rolled through the cross body into a power slam. Bailey back to her feet. Gets caught up. Asuka lock. The Asuka lock is cinched in. Bailey spared there perhaps by Asuka. Don't know why she would take the opportunity to spare her. She could have won by submission. Instead, Bailey kicks out at 2. Now Asuka with Bailey up against the ropes. Asuka misses with a kick. Bailey clotheslines over the top rope. Asuka gets a bulldog on the outside. Drop kick to the skull. Asuka turning the momentum around. Feet off the face of Bailey there. Three count now. Asuka continuing the punishment. What a kick there by Asuka. Right on the jaw. This could be the beginning of the end for Bailey. Count is 6. Submission by Asuka out here in front of the announce table. Count of 7. Bailey tossed into the ring. Asuka thinking high risk. Elbow drop, nobody home. Bailey looking to capitalize on Asuka's mistake there. And again, Asuka driven skull first into the mat. 1, 2, no! Asuka again kicks out. This crowd on its feet. Bailey, frustration perhaps starting to set in. What's Bailey got to do to keep Asuka down? As she's working on the arm now. Asuka in trouble. Bailey thinking high risk again. Shades of the Macho Man with that elbow. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Bailey gets the victory with an elbow from the top rope.
Here is your winner, Bailey!
Well, we will see Bailey next week as she advances to the next round in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the last match in the opening round of the Raw half of the King of the Ring tournament. And here comes a brand new acquisition over from SmackDown. Former United States champion, former Grand Slam champion, future Hall of Famer, the greatest of all time.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all
As I run down John Cena's resume and list of accolades, I can name things like Money in the Bank winner, Royal Rumble winner, main eventer of WrestleMania multiple times over. But I don't think he's ever won a King of the Ring tournament. So John Cena looking to cross off one of the few things that might be left on his WWE bucket list. Because in 3 weeks, we will be in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and we will be hosting the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view event. So make sure you're subscribed and you hit your notification bell.
And his opponent from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
Well, whether you like Bobby Lashley or you don't, one thing is definitely for sure. Ever since he left the Hurt Business and joined up with MVP again, he has been dominant. He has a victory over the WWE champion over the past few weeks. He has been on a roll and certainly wants to use that momentum to go against John Cena here tonight. So both these men have their work cut out for them tonight. So here we go, bell-sounded match is underway, collar and elbow tie-up, and John Cena into the ropes. Bobby Lashley gonna crash into him. Let's not forget the winner of the King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournament will get World Championship opportunities guaranteed. And you know how important that is to both these men. Lashley for weeks has been looking to get back on top of the mountain as John Cena counters there and gets a hip toss. That's the primary reason why he's associated with MVP again. Meanwhile, John Cena looking to set the all-time record for most World Championship wins. And Cena showing his athleticism, leaping to the top turnbuckle. Only for Bobby Lashley to drive him face first into the mat below. 2 count and Cena kicks out, getting the right shoulder up. 2 veterans. Bobby Lashley making it to the WWE shortly after John Cena. Bobby Lashley left to go to other companies, do other things, competed in mixed martial arts. MVP bringing a kendo stick in the ring could be the difference maker in this match as Cena gets a bulldog from the middle rope. The referee gonna remove the weaponry and Cena remaining in control. John Cena stalking Bobby Lashley from the top rope, went for a leg drop, caught in midair, and Bobby Lashley just powerbombing Cena. But somehow Cena able to power Bobby Lashley to the mat with his legs. Irish whip now, shoulder tackle by John Cena, taking the big man down. Cena now working the leg of Lashley. And now Lashley showing off his strength there. Bobby Lashley driving Cena knee first into the mat. Lashley with a clothesline to follow it up, and Cena trying to create some space. Lashley good showed off the power. Into the cover now, hits the leg. Only a 1 count. Cena able to power out. Cena back to his feet. Both been going for a clothesline. Cena a little quicker with the draw. Cena caught. Lashley gets a clothesline now. Big kick there to Cena. Lashley, I thought maybe he was going for the hurt lock. Instead, sidewalk slam. Bobby Lashley now. What you gotta do to put Cena away? Cena counters, gets a DDT. Lashley sizing up John Cena. You got the hurt lock. Hurt lock applied. Cena escapes the hurt lock. John Cena just too powerful to keep holding that submission. Shoulder takedown. Cena using whatever energy he has left to get a splash in the corner. Only a 1 count. Can't even keep Lashley down for 2. Cena trying to build some momentum. Springboard stunner connects. And MVP now distracts John Cena as Lashley gets to his feet. Gets caught with an elbow off the rope, shoulder tackle. Cena trying to make a comeback. Spin out suplex. Usually he follows it up with the 5-knuckle shuffle. Instead goes straight for a cover, but only gets a 2 count. Lashley gets the right shoulder up. Kick to the midsection, Lashley. Driving Cena to the mat. Lashley in the corner, setting up John Cena. Gets the spear. Splitting John Cena in 2. And that's it. Bobby Lashley advances to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament.
Here is your winner, the almighty Bobby Lashley!
Bobby Lashley continues to build momentum as he gets a huge statement victory over John Cena tonight.
The following contest is a steel cage match, and it is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Don't disrespect me. What do you find that they need in me?
Introducing the challenger from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor! And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!